Before we begin the podcast, here's a quick PSA. Santa Fe County is partnering with the UNM Center for Applied Research and Analysis to help plan the future of senior services for the next 10 years. If you're 50 or older, or you're a caregiver for somebody that's 50 or older, we want your input through a survey. This survey is going to be available online, or you can pick up a hard copy at your local senior center, both in English and in Spanish. So mark your calendars for April 8th through 25th and help shape the future for senior services in our community.
Welcome to Beyond County Lines.
Today we're talking with City of Santa Fe Senior Services and Santa Fe County Senior Services.
Beyond County Lines, where communities flow. Santa Fe County updates everybody wants to know.
Good afternoon. I'm Matilda Byers, also known as Maddie. I am the Administrative Program Manager for Senior Services for Santa Fe County.
My name is Manuel Sanchez. I'm the City of Santa Fe Senior Services Director.
So I have an icebreaker before we start. What's something that seniors today have that previous generations don't have?
Access to the internet. That's something that we see in our centers where there's a generational gap. And some seniors are very open and willing to work with modern devices and the internet. And then we have some seniors who just don't want to touch it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think my parents are both, my mom's texting us, sending us memes, and my dad, I think he knows how, he just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd say technology is the biggest hurdle for seniors right now.
Yeah.
So.
And what kind of technology besides the internet, like what have you seen that benefits them?
So they're trying to learn the smartphones. They're trying to, to learn the texting, doing the online shopping, items like that. But, they struggle with it. We have, there are tutors that come in and, teach the seniors how to utilize the technology a little bit better. And, they set up times to go and learn how to do that. So
that's awesome.
I love that. Yeah. Zooming.
And applying for services, like this week, we've had some seniors come in wanting assistance to apply for farmers market coupons and having to assist them, doing it for them if they're unable to do it on their own.
How about you, Olivia? What do you think you've seen in technology or what seniors have today, what they didn't have in the past?
I don't know. That's kind of hard. I don't really have elders in my life. My grandma passed when I was pretty young, and but my parents are getting elderly, and they're pretty tech averse. So I'm always, buying stuff for my mom on the Amazon and other things. But I would also say that like transportation and different kinds of equipment, like if you have disabilities, has improved pretty significantly. Of course, they're pricey, but individuals who do suffer with accessibility issues, mobile issues, there's been a pretty incredible, technology has helped with that, right, for mobility as well. So, yeah.
Nice. I have one question, and it'll segue into the main topic. How do the county and city collaborate to best serve our seniors?
Well, I think Manuel and I have a really good relationship. If we see that either program is in need of services, we're always offering a helping hand to assist. We have seniors who participate in both programs. They center hop for meal services. So we have those interactions and hosting events.
Yeah. So, we communicate all the time. We're always talking with each other based on needs. The events especially, we've held multiple dances where we invite seniors to both sides, to dances that we both host. All seniors are always invited to either of our centers to participate in social events, congregate meals, activities. So, we're just always collaborating. If something comes up, if we have an emergency or something in one of the centers, we're talking to each other to see how we can help each other get through it.
Awesome. I heard the last dance was a hit. Is that true?
It was. We maxed out the county fairgrounds. We had it. We didn't have any more seating space, and we still had seniors coming in. So it was a great event.
Very cool.
That's great. And now back to what we're all four of us are involved in this senior survey. Could you guys give us some more information about what's expected, how we're going to promote it, or anything you'd like to share?
So we will be rolling out the senior survey April 8th through April 25th. We are requesting that any individual 50 and older, any caregivers who have any desire to request and let us know of services needed for any older adults that we see aging from 50 and up, so that we can start to identify services that we need throughout the county.
Yeah, to give us a little bit of background, New Mexico statistically is the largest aging population in the United States. And so I could imagine that being in your situation, that there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of demand. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what are the needs that you all see project moving forward, and why the survey is going to be a good catalyst for planning for both, our seniors in the next 10 years.
So I think providing the services, our congregate meals are real important for both people congregate and home delivered meals. As people get older, they're not going to be able to, their ailments prevent them from either driving to our sites to socialize and or to have a meal with everybody. The other thing we're seeing is we're starting to see some of our seniors facing challenges with keeping their homes. So, we want to know, how stable people are, and hopefully don't see a big increase in homeless seniors as we start moving forward.
Right. Maddie?
Well, we see on a daily is we constantly get demand for home delivered meals. Every day we're receiving calls for new services for seniors who aren't able to prepare a meal, or they don't have a caregiver to prepare that meal for them. Another service that's in high demand is transportation, and that's to take seniors to appointments, whether it be medical appointments, going to the pharmacy to pick up prescriptions, grocery shopping, to the hair salon. These are demands that we currently have, and we've been able to continue and provide that service. However, we're getting stretched thin to where we haven't had to create a waiting list, but we're trying to continue with those services. We just know how important they are to our seniors, especially those high-risk seniors that need to get to doctor's visits and get those medications.
For the survey that's on April 8th, just to stress that date, could you tell us how people can participate?
The senior survey will be available at all senior centers from April 8th till April 25th. We will have events at all senior centers. They can help us identify the needs for older adults.
It'll be in English and Spanish, and it's also going to be online. So the survey will launch. You can find it on the Santa Fe County website. And again, if you are a caregiver of somebody 50 and older, you can take the survey online or call up your local senior center. I have a more warm, fuzzy question to talk about our elders. I think, before I forget, I think our slogan for this campaign, because we think about our elders, and they're struggling with many things. I think Manuel said it well, that from the cost of living and trying to find adequate health care, also memory care, right? More and more we're seeing that dementia and Alzheimer's is a huge issue for our elders, and trying to partner with service providers, investigating what are those needs so we can try to partner with them, bring them into this community to provide those services is also going to be crucial. But I think we all, from the bottom of our hearts, can express that our elders and our ancianos are the tapestry of our familias, of our culture, and of our communities. And so that is our slogan for this initiative this spring, because we want to emphasize and celebrate them and continue to provide these services.
Absolutely.
So I found my question list. For seniors or caregivers who might be hesitant to do this survey, why is their voice so important in this process?
So we want to hear from people that are caring for our seniors, or our seniors, to ensure that we understand and we're not assuming what their needs are.
Totally.
We can see things, but we don't always know what the underlying issues are or what their real needs may be. So it's going to be very important, between the dates of, April 8th and 25th that we're taking, the survey is partaked in it. So we can, get an accurate count of what's happening in Santa Fe County.
Yes. And we will be hosting events at all our senior centers. We have 5 senior centers across the county. We have the Edgewood Senior Center, the Chimayo Senior Center, that's the Benny J. Chavez Senior Center, El Rancho, Rufina, El Dorado, and Casa Rufina, the Rufina mill site.
And those events, are those going to be closer to the end of this whole survey process?
We will start those events come April 8th.
Oh,
The last week we'll be having a week of on April 21st, we'll have a health fair at the county fair. April 22nd, we will be out in the community doing outreach at the mall, grocery stores, McDonald's, so that we can reach out to those seniors. April 24th, we will have a dance at the county fair, so we want everyone to come out, not only to complete the survey, but to have some fun and socialize and have a hot meal.
And in addition to that, the survey will be available at the Mary Esther Gonzalez Center and our 2 meal sites, the Pasatiempo and Luisa Centers also. So we'll have people there with the surveys available.
All right. And then we'll do our best as the communications team to get the word out, including this podcast, which should be posted within the next few days. Radio, the local radio stations.
Yep.
Social media, the county website, however we can help, we're going to do our best to get the word out.
And I love that, like our gathering places, even McDonald's. I remember in Taos where I grew up, that was the Resolana. All of our elders would have their cafecito there and get all the chiste, and that's the daily news there.
I just want to invite as many caregivers, family members of older adults to come out and take part in this survey. It's so important so we can plan for the future of our seniors and the needs, and please come out and take this survey.
Yeah, and I want to mirror that same thing, between the dates of April 8th and 25th, please take part in the survey. We want to hear, we need to know what our community needs so we can properly adjust to our programs to the needs of the community.
Another way that people can access the survey is santafecounty.nm.gov/senior-survey. Right now, it's just going to be the flyer that we're all looking at right now. But once April 8th comes, it's going to switch over to the survey. So just keep that in mind. Anything else, Olivia?
No, I just want to give a thanks to the UNM Research Center. I think I want to get their name correct, actually. Give me one moment. We are partnering with the Center for Applied Research and Analysis out of the University of New Mexico. And we just want to thank them and their researchers for helping us look at census data, looking at a comprehensive analysis for what our needs. So this will be a scientifically driven study to ensure that our planning and our resources can grow in this region to accommodate what everybody's calling the silver tsunami. But of course, thank you all. I just want to thank you both for all of the support you provide to our seniors and the services and the dedication and the love that you bring, because they are our most precious population here in our community. So no, please take the survey, and thank you for joining us on Beyond County Lines.
And don't forget to follow us on your favorite podcast platforms. We are on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Beyond County Lines, where communities flow. Santa Fe